Okay, let's give this gringo something to talk about. From the headquarters of the Wheel of Iron Golf Foundation for Military Vets, it is time for the Wheel of Iron podcast with your founder and host, Jeff Spadafora, aka Spady.
Welcome to podcast number 3, the Wheel of Iron for Military Veterans. And today we're happy to welcome our beneficiaries, our early on beneficiaries, Rafael Suarez, Juan Travieso, and Joel Reynoso. And these guys really early on, we just got them playing golf, and I got to tell you, the improvement since we first met 4 or 5 years ago has been tremendous. So guys, we'll start with you, Rafy. Just a real quick question. Give us a little bit about your background, where you come from.
I'm from Puerto Rico. I've been in the military for 26 years. I'm retired. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I found out about Xiomara 5 years ago, and since then I started interested in play golf, and I love it.
Beautiful. Juan, same question.
So, just like Rafy, I'm also from Puerto Rico, joined the Navy from Puerto Rico, did a 24-year career in the Navy, retired here, found out about then Selner Foundation, now Wheel of Iron, through Rafy, and here I am 5 years later, improving on the game of golf. Also met Joel.
Joel, same.
So I was made in New York, born and raised in Puerto Rico. Did Air Force for 21 years, retired, started playing golf with Wounded Warriors. Through Wounded Warriors, I found out about your program, and that's how we kind of started playing. And I use it to, sort of like a therapy for me. So, you know, whether
that's actually kind of strange that you said that, because most civilians don't understand that. When you veterans say, oh, this is therapeutic and it relaxes me, we look at you like you're crazy, because we're not dealing with what you dealt with, right? So we get angry. You guys get relaxed and you enjoy and you have fun, right? Yeah. So Joel, tell me why the Air Force? Why did you decide to join the Air Force?
Oh, well, that's a long story.
Well, you got 3 minutes.
3 minutes, all right. So I always liked the airplanes, air jets, and all that stuff. So I tried to take the exam to go to the Air Force, but when I went to the office, it was an Army base, Army recruiter.
Right.
And as soon as I started working on the paperwork, my neighbor, who used to be an Army vet, he told me, what about the Air Force? I think the Air Force is better for you. Let's try it. I was like, but you're not going to sign my paperwork? It's like, let's try this.
Right.
First. I mean, nothing against the other branches. I love everybody equally, all my brothers, but this is my story, though. And then I was like, all right, let's try the Air Force. So I went into the office, to a different office, to the exam again to test. I passed, and that's how they joined. And this time he did sign my paperwork.
Nice, so. Got you in. So how's it changed your life? How being in the Air Force?
Oh, it changed everything. I mean, I didn't know where I was going, to be honest. Once I started with working with them, I met a lot of people, a lot of professionals, and that kind of shaped my life to where I am right now.
What? How about you?
So I'll take a step back. Before joining the Navy, I did join the Puerto Rico National Guard, still Army National Guard. I did 2 years there, and then did the swap to the Navy.
Right.
And why the Navy is because I wanted to travel. Army, usually you're staying in one spot and there's not many options to travel. I know he's Army, he traveled, but I wanted the actual travel while in there. So the deployments were actually traveling. You're on a ship, you're in different ports, you're doing this.
Yeah, you would tell me your one son was born in Naples.
Yes, that's my youngest. Yes.
Wow.
At the time I was stationed in Gaeta, Italy. My second child was born in Naples, Italy. My first one was born in Chula Vista, California. So, because we traveled, we didn't stay in one set base or one region or coast. We got stationed all over the world. However, 12 years of what we count sea duty. Those are 6 deployments later.
And you're out. You're
And
gone for at
we're-
least 6 months, right?
Yeah, we're gone. They tell you 6 months, but it's minimum 10 months at a time. So, it's a hardship, it's a sacrifice, but you live through it. Your family is a good supporting base, and now we find that in the Gulf, and the outings, and all this stuff that you keep meeting people.
Being in the Navy changed your life a lot.
Oh,
I mean,
definitely.
it's giving you everything where you're at now.
Definitely.
Yeah. Rafi?
I'm in the Army. You see, I love the Army. I wasn't thinking join the Army, but I was after graduate high school. I went to different college. I didn't like anything. I dropped out a couple times from college, and I decided to come into Florida. I was over here in Florida. I get to this recruiter guy and say, hey, come over here. I started talking to him, and he put me in the Army. So I became in the Army. I enjoyed the first duty station. I went to Korea. I met my wife. From there, we picked to going to Germany. So we moved to Germany. We enjoyed Germany 6 years. And I deployed twice while I was in Germany. And then went back to the state, to Fort Story, Virginia. And then to Boston. I was Army recruiter.
Wow.
And I did 4 years Army recruiter. I love it. That's how we got our first son. From there, we went to Georgia, got my second child, and then to Hawaii. I got my third. The little
There's
one.
a theme here, Rob.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere you go, you have a baby.
After 12 years.
Yeah.
If you love the place, you gotta have a
Gotta
baby.
get a baby.
Yeah, but we have a good time. 12 years with our kids.
Obviously, you had 3 kids.
12 years with our kids, and then we start the first one. Then we got in the row. Okay, now
Yeah.
the first one, the second one. Then from Hawaii, Oklahoma, deploy in Texas again.
Right.
I deployed 5 times. And we got some situation in my last deployment. I got injured. They redeployed me back.
Was that Afghanistan, Iraq?
In Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
In Iraq, I had a couple situations, but I never had no injury.
Right.
Probably I got injured mentally, but not in that extreme. But in my last deployment, I was medevac, and my back, everything started get hurt. So my wife said, "Oh, well, we don't move to Florida." We moved to Florida, and decided to return in 2020.
Nice.
And when we returned, I was sit down home, raised about Wounded Water. I came in Wounded Water. That's how I met you guys, and I'm here. I love. From that day, I've been playing golf probably, I can say, every day, but most of the time I try to incorporate.
Rafi's done real well, too. He's improved like 2 or 3 times. You've done great. Looking real good.
Yeah.
So, quick question here, too. So, if you guys remember, I don't know if it was you, Juan, it was that I asked you guys, I said, why do you like playing golf? And the answer I got was, we're A to B people, right?
Mm-hmm.
We tell you to go somewhere, you go do it. We're not going to stop. And then being outside. And then, Joel, you said it makes me, you don't think about stuff because you're out here.
Yeah.
But the last thing I want to talk about is, because it's kind of funny, is the camaraderie. You didn't anticipate that, did you?
Nope.
You had no idea that this was going to turn. So tell me a little bit about that one, because you guys golf every week. You got 2 or 3 other guys that come in. You come in sometimes. I join you occasionally. But so tell us about that, because that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So right now, since meeting the group and more people, we're getting a side group to go golfing. So not every time we get the same guys, but we still get the guys out, which is the point, right? So the chat is going on, it's live, and we text each other. I'm mainly the one that sets up the tee times and all that stuff, and then they'll respond and whatever, but there's always at least 2 will come out and play, and we have our own weekly team meeting, if you will.
Right.
And we have the fun, we spend the time together, and
the talking helps, just between
it helps, and we have fun out here, and different branches, we're going to pull on each other
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's one of those things too, right? So we come out and we have fun, and that's what it's all about. And we also spread the word that there are programs like this to help others, to look for an outing, whether it's golf or not, but to look for, because there are opportunities out there.
Joel, you want to add anything to that?
No, I think he covered everything. But
Yeah.
I was going to add something about like why we do it a lot. And I think like we like the challenge as well. I mean, golf is kind of difficult.
It's challenging.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's both therapeutical, but also it presents a challenge where it's like give you a guidance like, hey, you got to do better the next time.
Yeah.
Nah, not that we always met those guidelines, but we try.
You try.
And we do after certain amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah. And Rafy, anything?
Yeah, I never got a hobby at all.
Yeah.
And when my wife told me about Wonder play golf, I said, well, I cannot hit the ball. Well, I try. Why you don't try? So I decided to come, try, play golf, and then that's how I met Xiomara. Xiomara helped me out to a couple classes to your CERNET Foundation.
Yep.
It was great. It was something that meet other veterans, that meet other people to what the similar condition that I got, or probably worse than me.
Right.
I met people who had no arm, my people who had no leg. I was like, damn, they still playing golf. So it's something that motivate me, and I guarantee it motivate other people out there.
Right. And going to that point, what is golf, in your words, Joe? What's golf done for you?
Well, other than bring me together with other veterans, friends, like I said, sometimes I do it by myself just to get away, kind of like release some stress, so to speak. If you play bad, it's gonna give you more stress, but eventually you're gonna hit that one ball,
that one shot
that's gonna cure everything that day.
Right.
So that's basically what we are looking for when we get out there.
Juan?
Yeah, I mean, this is your time, your alone time, but also having the time of your life with other veterans and more people that you get to meet. So sharing those points to how to play golf, and also calming them down when they start getting frustrating because we're not hitting the way we want to. So it also helps each other to kind of, settle that and be in the same line, and eventually you get on that same groove. But the main thing is to be outdoors and just take it easy, take a moment for yourself.
Yeah, Rafy?
Yeah, the same thing, but my wife is the one helped me out a lot. I said, go play golf. You're gonna be, when I get home, I'm tired. I don't have time to be stressed in the house or anything like that. So she was like, enjoy the life. And really play golf is something that keep me, I can say, peace in myself. Like Joel said, and Juan, you see, we out there, it's only you with the ball.
Yep.
That's it. That's only thing. It's you concentrate about the ball and keep that 3 second
No matter
rule.
what you experienced and went through has gone.
It's
You're
gone.
focusing on the ball.
That's it.
So I got, you guys don't know this, but so I'm gonna tell on Rafy a little bit. So to get Rafy clubs, we get him out, get him lessons. His wife calls up. She calls Simad up and she goes, "What'd you do to my husband?" And she's like, "Excuse me?" She goes, "This is a changed man. This guy is off the couch. He's golfing 3 or 4 days a week. He's happy. He's mentally he feels better, right, Rafy? All that, everything, right? All this from this game called golf, yeah."
Yeah.
And that and then when you tell other folks about our program, what do you tell them? What do you say to them, Juan? What do you say? What?
For me, it has been, hey, I know about this foundation that they help, to get you going in the game of golf. But not only that, it also helps you in getting help mentally, so that you can be of a good purpose. That's the main thing, because having a sound mental, frame of mind is key for us. So the way I go about it is, hey, I know about this opportunity. It's a great opportunity. If you don't like that one or don't want to go to that, there's other, like they mentioned, Wounded Warriors. There's plenty of it.
Right.
When we get out of the military, we're about to get out of the military. The military doesn't tell you this.
Right.
No.
That there are all this help, assistance, people that are willing to help you out. But it's through us, we spreading the word. That's how we get to know all these programs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it. Love it.
So-
So, you have anything to add? You don't know?
I know. I think they said everything on that.
I can say beside mentally, physically help a lot.
Absolutely.
I got a lot of problems with my back. I got a problem with my knee, and really don't bother me. It was in the beginning, but when you got the right swing and you keep practicing, do your stretching properly, it don't bother at
So
all.
it's helped you physically too, because you
Mhm.
have to get prepared to play golf.
Yes.
Especially as you get older, right? And golf can be strenuous if you don't stretch and get loose and take your time. So,
Yeah.
so guys, another question we want to get into. You know, coming from Puerto Rico, I know that some of you come from smaller towns, maybe not good situations, right? What's the perception of golf back when you were in Puerto Rico? What did people think about somebody who played golf?
Not for me growing up. That was no chance. I mean,
Rich people, just the rich guys.
that's upper level.
Yeah.
That's fantasy league, what we call it now, right? Now for us, it's baseball.
Right.
Baseball. Yeah, we ate the dirt playing baseball.
Yeah.
But golf, no. That was not even a dream.
Be in a club or do something,
Nah,
right? Yeah.
nah.
Rafy?
I thought that I never can afford to play golf, and it's not that expensive. It's more than now they give you opportunity through you guys to meet other people. So we say, okay, $30, $40 over here. We enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah.
And 3-4 hours, 4-5 hours. Before it used to be 5 hours. Now we get down to 3.5, 4 hours to play.
Yeah, you're not losing as many balls.
We don't losing too many balls.
Yeah, you're not chasing.
Yes.
Unless you're playing here, right?
Well, we play here.
Yeah, you better bring some golf balls here. You come and
But
see
we
them.
enjoy.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
really enjoy. And I'm gonna say thank you for Xiomara. Thank you for you.
No need.
Yes, because you guys put something together. They help us. Okay, help us to get to another level. It's something I never think can play golf before. You guys put another level.
Yeah, because now your son Gustavo's.
Oh, I got my son. They love it. Rafy used to play, but now he's a teenager. He's doing something else. But Gustavo is still in the fever of golf.
Nice, nice. Okay, you guys have anything else you want to say?
So one thing, first, we kind of started at the same time, right? And we were playing really bad at first. He had more exposure to golf, so he was playing good when I met him. And now we are at the same level, but we're going after you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look, I've told you guys from day one. When you guys play for money, let me know. So yeah.
But also, like any other veterans that want to try this program, I truly invite them to try it. Not only they're going to help you out, but us, when we get to play together, we get to help each other out. So come in. We welcome you.
Yeah, every brother and sister out there, please enjoy this organization. It's gonna be great. You're gonna learn. And you guys gonna see how fun it's gonna be meet other veterans.
Yeah. Check it out, Wheel of Iron. It is for you. It is for me.
Thank you for joining us on the Will of Iron podcast. Together we can support veterans and their mental health by fostering connections among those who served our nation and the civilians who are grateful for their service. To learn more about our mission, become a beneficiary, or support our programs, visit willofironforvets.org. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, share this podcast with someone who needs it. Until next time, remember, if there's a will, there's a way.